At some point in time, both of my parents used drugs, and my father left my 8th grade year, so we didn't know if my father was gonna bring money that week or not. We didn't know if my mom was going to work that day or not. We didn't know if we were gonna get served dinner that day or not. And so as a result, it was really trying to get used to the instability of that situation. Once I got to Michigan, I didn't really feel like I belonged. It was the first time that I didn't believe I could compete. And I didn't really know why. I mean, I got high test scores just like everybody else. I got accepted just like everybody else. I got offered money just like a lot of other people. But I never really felt like I could compete at a high level here. I had tried a number of different things. I said, well, maybe computer engineering isn't for me, and I changed my major to civil engineering, thinking that might spark it. And before I got a chance to really figure out if that would work, I ended up getting sick, and I failed all of my classes. When I talked to people with financial aid, they said it wouldn't be a problem, take a semester off and come back. And I did that. I took the winter semester off, I worked, I saved some money. I took out a loan to pay for my rent for the next year, moved to Ann Arbor, said I was gonna do this the right way, and I was ready to succeed. After the ad drop deadline, I got an email and they told me flat out, we have never reinstated one of these scholarships. And I was so tired of dealing with the university and not receiving the assistance I needed. I picked all my stuff up and left, moved away from Ann Arbor. I never planned on coming back. I drove trucks for about 3.5 years. I had dealt with depression, loneliness, anxiety. I was in a nearly fatal accident. After that experience, it was like, I need to be somewhere else. Like, God had really spared my life. I need to be doing something. I need to find out what my calling is. 2 months later, I left truck driving and actually moved to England with my wife. And my main focus was just using what I knew, which was science, technology, engineering, and math, and helping students. So I developed a math and music seminar, and I was just really involved with young people over there. And it just motivated me to get back into school and get back to where I wanted to be. Somebody, I can't remember who, said, well, did you think about going back to Michigan? I worked my way through the process. I showed that I could succeed here academically. They took me off of probation. Financial aid actually admitted that they made a mistake in my case. And it's just been a completely different experience. Part of it is I'm a more mature student. At a certain point, we all have to stop playing a victim to something in our lives. We all have something going on where we look at it and we feel wrong. If I'm hungry, there's somebody that's been a whole lot hungrier than I am. If I'm frustrated with classes, there's somebody that's gone through that as well. And I said, if I come back, I'm gonna milk this thing for all of it's worth. That's why I do what I do. That's why I mentor. That's why I reach out to kids. One day I hope to have one of those plaques on the wall, because I touched enough people and I changed the mindsets of enough people so that when non-traditional students come behind me, they won't have it as difficult. People will know that they can succeed and they can accomplish whatever they want at Michigan.